What's up guys, welcome to my YouTube channel Dual Purpose. If this is your first time here, my name is Latoya and Dual Purpose is home of all things faith, inspiration, gospel music and entrepreneurship. Today's video is my very first favorites video of 2020. So if you're new to this channel, every month I post my favorite things from the previous month. Now, towards the end of 2019, I kind of fell off the bandwagon with this just because there were so many other things going on, but I'm back on it and today is my January 2020 favorites. Stay tuned.
Now I'm stepping into my purpose. Everything else is worthless. Now that I'm living the promise.
My favorite song from January 2020 was Your Name, Jesus by Onos featuring Jekalyn Carr. Now, I love this song so much that I did my very own cover. So there's a link in the description of this video. Go ahead and check it out. And I pray that you'll be blessed by this song just as much as I have been. I mean, I play this song every day, multiple times a day. I just love it. The lyrics are so simple, yet so powerful. So go ahead and check it out. My favorite sermon is called It's Not What It Looks Like, and that was preached by Pastor Todd Galberth. This sermon was so lit, you guys. So there's a link in the description of this video. I don't even think I can do it justice to give you a summary, but even before he opened the Bible to read the scripture, the Spirit of God was all over that place. It was incredible. So go ahead and check it out, and I pray that you'll be blessed and that you will know that sometimes what we're facing is really not what it looks like. There's a bigger purpose, there's a greater reason behind it. So yeah, check it out. My favorite scripture for January 2020 is 2 Samuel chapter 22 verses 30 and 31. Now, a bit of a backstory to this. So every year for the last few years, I pray in the beginning of January and I ask God to give me a verse for that year for me. And this year, 2020, was no different. So I was praying and asking God, what is my scripture for 2020? And there was one morning I woke up and I'd had a dream. And the dream was about a particular situation that I'm dealing with. And in the dream, this situation was resolved. And I sent a message to one of my closest friends and I was telling her about the dream. And she replied and told me that it is already done in the spirit and we await the manifestation in the natural. And she then sent me this scripture. She sent me 2 Samuel chapter 22, verse 30. And as I read it, I just felt such a peace. That same day, it was a Sunday, that same day I went to church and my pastor, during his sermon towards the end, quoted the very same scripture, 2 Samuel chapter 22, verse 30. And it was like something ignited in me and I knew this is your scripture, Latoya, for 2020. So I'm going to read it, 2 Samuel chapter 22, verses 30 and 31. And it says, "For by you I can run against a troop. By my God, I can leap over a wall. As for God, his way is perfect. The word of the Lord is proven. He is a shield to all who trust in him." My favorite quote for January 2020 actually stems from something that the Lord spoke to me. So if you've been following my channel for a while, you'll be aware that I'm currently dealing with what I like to call a health challenge. And I call it a health challenge because I know this is not permanent. I fully believe and expect that one day I'll be rid of this thing, God will heal me, and I'll be stronger than I was before. But there was one morning I woke up and I was in a lot of pain dealing with the symptoms of this particular health challenge. And I remember lying in my bed and God began to speak to me. And from what he spoke to me, this is what I wrote down. Trust God's plan over your pain. God's plan is final, your pain is temporary. That has blessed me tremendously. That's given me strength spiritually and mentally to continue to go through this health challenge with a positive attitude, trusting God's plan over my pain. Because truth be told, my pain is deceptive. It is a deception. But God's plan for my life is final. And the truth is, whatever we face in life, the good, the bad, the ugly, all of it will work together for our good. All of it is a part of God's plan. So I really hope that this quote blesses you and that God will help you as well with whatever you're dealing with or whatever will come your way in 2020. So in the other category, I have two this month, a little bit cheeky, I know. But the first one is that in January, I was able to minister at an event. Now, because of my health challenge, I've not been able to minister out for a long time. And I was able to do that in January, so praise the Lord. But I had such an amazing time. It was a fantastic evening. I just really thank God for the opportunity to go out and to minister. And one of the songs that we sang actually is the song that I was talking about, Your Name, Jesus. So as I said, there's a link in the description of this video, but it was just incredible to me as I stood on that stage and declared that God is my healer. I just felt such a peace, and you know, like I said, I know that God is gonna do it. He has done it, and I'm just waiting for the manifestation. But yeah, that was my first favorite other. And secondly, my daddy has released his first book, you guys. It's called The Spirit of Individualism. I am so proud of him. Not only has he released his first book, but he's also launched his own publishing company, which I just think is absolutely incredible. So I'm so proud of you, Daddy. If you're watching this, you better be watching this. But I'm so proud of you, Dad. And yeah, you guys go ahead and get your copy of the book. There's a link in the description of this video where you can purchase it from Amazon. Support him, and I pray that you'll be blessed by the contents of the book. So that's it from me. They are my January 2020 favorites. As always, I really appreciate your support. If you haven't subscribed, subscribe below, join the Dual Purpose community, where we talk about all things faith, inspiration, gospel music, and entrepreneurship. And I'll see you on the next video. Bye.